Hey everyone, so today is the launch day of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. You know, the new 2D side-scrolling Mario game. So, yeah. So, in this video we're going to be doing an unboxing and kind of showing you, my collection of, not all the 2D Mario games, but some in the collection. And kind of talk about a little history of them. So, let's kind of get started with the history, I guess, first. So, Super Mario Bros. For the NES. The game that kind of didn't really start at all. It's not Mario's first game, but this was the the Mario that kind of made him as a rock star, made him as a famous. And this came out in 1985. So yeah, and it has this caution thing on the back. And then they they released it. This is the version that has the duck hunt in it. This is like a re-release version. I don't know when this came out, but these were like my original copies of these, from my mom's collection when she was a kid. And then you got Super Mario Bros. 2, or Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. That's the next one, which it's the same. It has the same engine as Mario Bros. 1, but they made it a little harder, and they never released it in Japan. Outside Japan, and they released it in Mario All Stars in 1993. So that's kind of how the North American kind of got it. In the real Mario 2, or Mario USA, they call it in Japan, which has the same gameplay as Doki Doki Panic, an earlier game. So they just, they had some mechanics, like they added a run button in that one, you pull grass. And then, yeah, Mario Bros. 2, they probably didn't have time to develop on the new Mario Bros. Pro, so it's just like, they just recycled a new one. And then you got, which Mario 2 came out, I think 88 or 87, I think, I can't remember. It was around, or 89, I don't remember. And then you got Super Mario Bros. 3. This is considered to be, everyone's favorite, 2D Mario game made in Japan. This one came out in 88 in Japan, and we didn't get it until 1990, around the tail end of the NES. And these have 1985 on these. This is kind of one of these cartridges, and it's a little shiny though, so yeah. And then you got Super Mario Bros. And you got Super Mario Land in 1989 for the Game Boy, and which it's the first handheld Mario game. I don't really know. So, and then you got, and then in 1990 or 1991, you got Super Mario World. This one had Yoshi's debut. Yoshi's debut. I don't know why these have tens on them. I'm gonna just stick them on there. And then you got, in 1992, you got Super Mario Land 2, 6 Golden Coins, which is like Wario's debut. And then you got the carrot power up and stuff. And it's harder too. And then you got, I don't have it on cartridge, but this is the Super Mario All Stars for the SNES, but this is a release for the 25th anniversary. They released this in 1993. Excuse me. They released this in 1993, and they released it in 2020 for 25th anniversary. Yeah, kind of a bare bone anniversary release, but it's good to have these. And then there was like a version that had Mario World on it, and yeah, there was like a version that has Mario World on it. And then they released it as a Nintendo Selects copy, you know, much later too. Here's a disc, and this one came with a booklet too of all the history of all the Mario games too. And then you got, you know, I guess why not, because it's not really a Mario game, but this is just kind of, you know, something, you know, it has a title on it, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, which, it's more like a prequel game. Like, this takes place before, this is kind of how they kind of meet some Baby Mario's debut, and the game is pretty fun. You play as Yoshi, and you go around levels and collect and taking on the baby Luigi. And I've also mentioned too, Mario Land is also the view of Daisy too. And then, you know, I forgot to mention that too. It's a little bit. Then it has 8 on it for some reason too. But you know, Mario Land, you know, Mario Land 3 is Mario Land 1. So, yeah, I guess. You know, and then after that, there really hasn't been like a new 2D Mario game. Then you got the Mario Advance series, which has Mario Advance 1's Mario 2, which has like, you know, voice clips and stuff, and then Mario World, and then Yoshi's Island is the third one with secret stages though. And then you got Advance 4, which has the E-Rare levels. And then you know, a couple years later, on the DS, you got New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, which came out in 26. Roughly 14, yeah, roughly 4. At the time it was a brand new 2D Mario game in you know, 14 years. And you know, it had the big mushroom in it and stuff. Pretty great release too. And then 3 years later, you got this one right here, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which this one has this was the first one to have 4 cooperative 4-player in it, and it's in a red case though. It's pretty cool. I think there's some copies that has in a white case, but this is, you know, red case. I lost the manual for some reason in the disc. 29. This has the propeller cup and the propeller, the freeze flower, and then the penguin. And then you know, 2012 came, and we got both of these releases right here. So first, this one, New Super Mario Bros. 2. This one came out just before the Wii U, about roughly 4 months, around 3 or 4 months before the Wii U came out. This one is not bad of a game. It's solid though. It has the gold Mario, and it has a couple returning ones, like the mini mushroom from DS, which I forgot to mention in that one, and then it has the gold power up, and then the raccoon leaf from 3. And then the cartridge, and then the manual. Right there, the manual. It's actually pretty neat. And then, the same day as the Wii U came out, we got this. New Super Mario Bros. U for the Nintendo Wii U. It's actually a bit dusty. Though, the cartridge. This one has the acorn cup, and then it has the baby Yoshis, which you can feed, which they don't grow up like baby Yoshis though. And then there's a little dent though right there. Unfortunate. This is my original copy. I think I got the, you know, all new Mario Adventure only on the Wii U, and then it has the blocks on it, and it has, you could be as your Mii in that one, and then Rady. There was the cartridge. There was this. I like the disc artwork. It has like the hill. It's like the Mario World mini game or something. You got the manual. You got the, you know, advertising on other games like Lego City, and then Sling Party. Nintendo Land was a bundle that if you get the black one, the deluxe edition or something, you get the, yeah. and it shows you about every title of the game. And then you got a Club Nintendo code, which is pretty useless now. It's pretty useless now. This was the last 2D new Mario game in roughly a couple years. And then you got Mario Maker in 2015, which I kind of did forget to put out though. So hold on. So before we show that, let's take a look. A couple months later, we got Super Luigi U as well. This was a DLC originally. And this one comes in a green case, and the logo is in the goo. It looks like Splatoon paint, but this one came out first though. So yeah. And then recently, and then they kind of combined this, and then combined these two as a bundle. They had a bundle of it too, and then I think they released it as a red copy too. I think this copy was out of print for a while too, if not mistaken. And then you got the back. Move over, Mario. It's Luigi time. You can play as Nabbit though. You can even play as Nabbit single player if you hold L and R, I think. And then the disc has it's pretty cool artwork too. It's actually like a different grass type on it. And you got, I guess these are just kind of like, something. Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. Pretty good one. I have the box for it still. This is in a. They're not really like mainline 2D Mario, but they're just kind of why not have them in the club? Why not just have them in the show? This came out at the same year as the 30th anniversary of Mario 1. This came with like an art book in it too. In the game. So this is like a big game, and it has like the Mario 1, 3 world, and then you, and then create player, and then play it online. You'll be able to play this game online though, because the Wii U is shutting down eventually, and this has a red case too. There's a little, unfortunately there's a little dent right there too. I think in Europe, excuse me, I'm just kind of, I have a little something in my throat, so just kind of, pardon me. This came in a yellow case with different artwork in Europe. And in the disc. So yeah, that's Mario Maker. And then, a couple years, like about roughly 6 years later, after the Wii U release, we got New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which came on the Switch. So yeah, this one has Pete Jet on it. There's not a really difference of this one, but just you could play as a different character, the size Mario. It has like a couple 2D traditional artwork on the characters. And then I like how it has the original copies of these. That's pretty cool. Like it has the Wii U copies, I guess, and then thumbnails and stuff, and then Peach Jet with the crown, which is she's exclusive to that one. And then you got the cartridge right here, and then the map. It's like a map. It's just like those Pokemon games that they have on the Switch. They also have similar ones. And then you got Super Mario Maker 2, which I gotta get up again. Okay. I'm actually close to my shelf though, so I can just reach out a little bit. And then you got, Super Mario Maker 2, released, a couple months after. What's funny about, I forgot I mentioned that one, funny enough. This one came out early 2019, but this has a 2018 name on it. And it has 2012 as original release. And Luigi came out 2013. And you got Super Mario Maker 2, which came out like a couple months later, like about 5 months later. Has a little bit of dent right there too. make and play, and then it has this one has like a lot of them. This one has like slopes. This one has 3-year-old on it, and then it has the this is like the version that has neon line on it though too, which I redeemed already. The inside artwork is pretty cool too, which, you know, it's the same artwork but it's in Mario 1 style. And then you got, now about roughly 11 years after Mario U came out, you have this now. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which this is the unboxing though for today. The logo looks pretty interesting. Like, I like the one. It looks like the logo looks like the. I'm not really gonna say what it means. I'm not really gonna say what it looks like. You know, if you're, you know, for younger sakes, but it's, you know, looks like a wiener, like the Cleveland show logo. So you got Elephant Mario right there. Of course, you got Yoshi, you got Daisy, you got this, you got the cap, the Wonder Flower. Pretty cool one. So the spine is you know, the same basic artwork, the red in the back. Discover the power of wonder. You know, you got the pipe right there, you got the Goombas, that's funny. And you got Wonder Transform right there, and you got the badges, which just came from Yoshi's, looks like it's very similar to Yoshi's Woolly World. You got some power-ups too, you got the Fire Flower, you got Elephant Mario, the Bubble, oh my god, the Dusty and Drill Mario. And then all the basic stuff. Final Fantasy Violence made in Japan, Switch controller, then you got the languages, of course, and then you got in-game purchases though. I don't know why. Maybe this, I'm not sure this game will even get any DLC in the future, but yeah. Let's kind of take a look at the artwork. I'm gonna, you know, why not open it? Let's go ahead and open this up. I actually never, you know, this game was, you know, I was very excited for this one for a while since they announced it though, and then, you know, they had a direct of it, and then had the, yeah, they had the bun. This game was pretty leaked too. I didn't watch those. This game was pretty leaked. Same as Sonic. This came out the same as Sonic Superstars, which came out the same week. Not a bad game, but this one will probably be better than Superstars, to be honest. Oh my god, why am I having trouble with plastic? Yeah, this game has been leaked. This game was leaked on, you know, online. There's leaked copies flying up. I don't know, just, you know, yeah. The artwork, okay, interesting too. It actually is the map too, and it has the characters on it. Yoshi, and this has like Nabbit and Toadette in it too. Yoshi is like a ability mode too, which, you know, it's pretty good in Nabbit too. And you got different cards. You got the talking flower right on the artwork. I don't think the talking flower is even, nope, talking flower's not on there, but you got the talking flower right there. You map, it's like similar to the Mario U and the Pokemon games. And then the cartridge. Hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing and a little history of 2D Mario games. I'm sure I have. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.